with Rendell, Mellor and Jones rounding out the top 10. Keep an eye on the likes of Emmanuel Brinton and Sean Abel on row 7. They'll want to make up some time. It's going to be a really exciting battle, this one. So, O'Gorman at the front, alongside him the 52. Charge into the first corner. And is Casey O'Gorman going to hold the lead? Yes, he does. O'Gorman is in front. And Josh Bannister looks as though he's got a good start as well. Firmly into the top 4, I think. So a very good start as they pick their way through the hook for the first time. And down to Surtees, O'Gorman is large and in charge.
The 43, Ryan Hitchcock, will also be somebody to look at from the back of the grid. Ollie Walker, the Minimoto rookie champion from last season. He's on the 48, picked out there. The 130 there is Owen Mellor. 31, Dylan Mellor. That's Carris on the 9. 43 just make out on the back of the suit there for Ryan Hitchcock. He was a race winner a couple of rounds ago. Didn't have the best of rounds at Rowrah, and he's down the field here, so look for him to make up some places. They sweep through the Dell. Great pictures from the low fixed camera.
It's another case of Evan Belford charges after Casey O'Gorman. He's doing another cracking job here at Landau. We've seen him make progress all the way through the year. Sean Abel there, getting on with things in the mid-pack. He's still got plenty of time to make up, but he's one of the riders who has the ability to charge through the field. Through the hook once again for the second time. That's the 43. Ryan Hitchcock getting on with it in the mid-pack as well. Belford again charging after Casey O'Gorman. He's so confident, Casey, in the opening stages of the race. He just seems to bolt out of the block and gung-ho. But Evan Belford, look at how close he's able to run with him. He is not going to be intimidated.
Yeah, a lot of the races last year, Casey was dominating, and of course we know he's a dominating character. He's a great rider with a great future. But Evan Belford here, somebody that's improved so much. That's Bailey Stewart Campbell, somebody else who's improved a lot in the championship this year. The rest of the bike sweep through the Dell one more time.
Great battle. So that's Belford. Evan Belford's gone down. So through to second goes Bailey Stewart Campbell. He's going to try and get the bike going again. Out to the final top. Dylan Mellor's gone into him. Dylan Mellor collides with it. Now they're going to have to bring the red flag out here. Dylan Mellor's gone down hard into Raymond's. Now they're on the scene very quickly, so the medical teams are right there with him. Red flag has come out, no problem there. So it'll just be a precautionary check for Dylan Mellor, and hopefully everything will be okay.
Complete regrid then, and delighted to say Dylan Mellor will take the restart, but Evan Belford obviously doesn't. His bike must have been too damaged to get underway for a second time, and this time Casey O'Gorman doesn't have it all his own way, going through the hook for the first time. He's down in third place with Bailey Stewart Campbell leading, but for how long as Josh Bannister looks up the inside? That's the 9 bike, Carris Jones. She's got the onboard camera on.
And already O'Gorman's up the inside. He takes second position back off Josh Bannister, so he's got on with that one very quickly. That's Ryan Hitchcock in front of us as we ride on board with Carris Jones. Up the inside, that's a place gained for Finn Smart as well. So very nice first lap for Finn Smart as he gets on with it. Very sharp indeed. Back to the front. O'Gorman, look at him. He's already on the back of Bailey Stewart Campbell as they come out of the chicane. Emmanuel Brinton's got an onboard as well. Hopefully we'll see from him. This is his onboard camera, I believe.
It is. That's Carris Jones alongside. So the 2 onboard cameras side by side. Carris holds on with Finn Smart just in front of her. There's Casey picked out round the outside for the lead into the hook. That's the quality of this boy. He's got a massive future in motorcycle racing.
Astonishing on a mini moto at that corner to go round the outside, sweep across. There wasn't even contact between them. He threaded the eye of the needle beautifully round the outside. And look at the gap he's got already. That boy is disappearing.
Yeah, and that's from Bailey Stewart Campbell, the championship leader behind him, by the way. Look at that. It's a good 25 bike lengths already picked out. That's bike 2. Josh Bannister there in third place. They come through the Dell. It's cooking forth from Walker, Rendell, Hitchcock, Owen and Dylan Mellor. They follow each other. Then it was Finn Smart, Carris Jones from Emmanuel Brinton and Sean Abel on the 330.
And it's 3 wide down into the braking zone for Raymonds. This is going to be interesting. Rendell goes round the outside as they battle for position. It's now 4 bikes challenging. Back on board with Carris Jones. That's Finn Smart in front of us, having only just got past. But let's see what Carris Jones can do in the first chicane through the left-hander. She closes right up on the tail of Finn Smart, but doesn't quite have the position on the road to be able to get by. Great little battle this in the mid-pack as Ollie Walker is in the middle of all of this, just in front of Louis Rendell. James Cook, they're catching him big time.
Ryan Hitchcock on the 43 on the back of his suit, easy to spot. Come towards us, so it's Bailey Stewart Campbell, Bannister, Cook is fourth, and then comes Ryan Hitchcock, who started in 11th place, race winner a few metres ago. That's Ollie Walker on the 48, Lewis Rendell on the red machine, the 101 machine, he's right behind him.
Back towards the front, this battle between Bailey Stewart Campbell and Josh Bannister continuing unabated. Back on board with Brinton, that's Caris Jones in front, having a go at Finn Smart to take him back into Raymond at the hairpin. Oh no, she's gone! That's such a shame. Caris Jones has been working so hard this weekend. She should be able to get the bike going again and rejoin the fray.
She was involved in that monster crash at Rower, of course. She had her arm in a sling at the end of the first day's racing after that crash, but she was still racing the day later. That's not so much of a big crash, but she'd be disappointed to have slid off at that point. Casey O'Gorman has checked out in front from Bailey Stewart Campbell, Josh Bannister, James Cook there, still in fourth place. Ryan Hitchcock not seeming to get much closer, but Bannister in much better form the last couple of meetings, to be fair. 10th place, the best performance from him before round three. The first two rounds, 10th place, the best result he managed. He's back on it now though.
Here comes Rendell again, having a look at Walker, and watch out boys, right on your sixes. Owen Mellor up the inside, he's got a good run off the turn, hadn't quite got the acceleration to outrun Louis Rendell, but back towards the hook again. We see this battle for second position of Bailey Stewart Campbell trying to put daylight between himself and Josh Bannister. We're back on board with Brinton again, and there's a great battle as Abel's gone through now. Into the left-hander, Abel has gone through now. He's going to try and take on Finn Smart as they make their way towards Surtees yet again. Is this going to be Abel charging up through the field again? Look at the gap O'Gorman has got on second place. It's over the length of the straight now. So after the disappointing end to the race for Evan Belford, he seemed to be the only person really who could cope with Casey O'Gorman. It's a shame not to see him in the restart.
This is the battle for 10th place. Sean Abel going up the inside, or trying to go up the inside of Finn Smart. Couldn't quite get it done by the checkered flag though. It's Casey O'Gorman that takes the win. It's going to be Bailey Stewart Campbell coming through for second. Josh Bannister is third. That's James Cook on the 44 for fourth. And then Ryan Hitchcock from 11th to 5th. Louis Rendell comes next from Ollie Walker. Owen Mellor and Dylan Mellor for 8th and 9th. And Finn Smart rounding out the top 10. That's Casey O'Gorman's image, very happy with his weekend's work. Little smile from Casey is what we like to see. Top 5 in the race look like this. Top 5